Hello everybody, welcome to our Sunday live stream. A little earlier than usual. We're 1 hour earlier to be exact. Let me just fix my screen here. There we go. So, welcome to the live stream everybody. I already see some people here in the chat. Let me turn my music down. Hello. Let me give some shout outs to some folks who are here early. Hi to Laith, who's here quite often, and Francesco. Ciao to our friend Francesco. And Gavin is here, and let me get my chat going here. Gavin is here, and Blue Stingray is here. Hello. And Cindy's Animations, and Mixable Bro, and Vortex, and JLC Vids, and Jackson, and Jesus, and Mixable. I already said hi to Mixable, but hello again, and Gabriella. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and we have a friend here from Bulgaria. Welcome, and let's all say hello to, of course, we have Joe in our chat, who's going to be helping us out, and of course, as always, we have Dennis. Hi Dennis, how are you?
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Fantastic.
You all ready?
Oh, I'm ready. As you can see, I have a roaring fire behind me. That's my my DVD.
Change the channel.
Yes, it works. And I got my Christmas tree ready and all my presents and everything. So ready to rock. Hi everybody. I'll give a couple more shout outs to let's see. Crazy Trickshotter is here in Toronto. Hi Crazy Trickshotter and Einstein. Merry Christmas. DM Clips, thank you very much. Karina is here. So I want to let you guys know what we are going to be doing today. I'll do some more shout outs as we go along. Just a reminder in our chat section, in the chat room, to ask your questions. And as always, be polite and be nice to one another. And try not to spam the comment sections, which means don't make the same comment over and over again. Just ask your question and we'll get to as many questions as we can. So I want to show you one thing we're going to be doing today is a holiday music play along. We're going to play along together, you at home or wherever you're watching from, and me here from my house. And what I want you to do is there's a link in the description of this video, but if you go to drselfridgemusic.com right here, drselfridgemusic.com, and you click on it, one of the first blog posts is my Easy Holiday Duets, and you click on that, and you want to download the music for your instrument. Okay, so we have all the different instruments here in the band represented. There we go. So you can see our list, and you just want to click on that and download those duets because we're going to play some real-time play-along, you and I here on the live stream, okay? Yeah, Mike, I am early today. Mike Hamilton is noting that we are 1 hour earlier than usual today. Have some things happening later this afternoon, so we had to go a little earlier at 4 o'clock. So, Dennis, let's do 2 questions, and then we'll do a song, okay? So what question
That's good.
should I jump to first?
Well, Francesco's question.
Right.
About, I started myself to learn playing flute this week. Is it normal to have difficult making notes below G?
Okay.
Or it's possible that I have some problem with the instrument?
Okay. So we had a question from Francesco, who is with us quite often, almost every week. So Francesco is asking about learning how to play the flute, and that Francesco is having problems playing below G. So the question I'd have for you, Francesco, is when you go below G, is there no sound coming out, or are you just getting the high notes coming out? If there's no sound coming out, it's probably a problem with your flute. And usually, sometimes it's this key right here. This key is supposed to go down when you press down your G. That's supposed to go down. Sometimes that doesn't go down all the way. And that's an adjustment that you need to do with the screws here, and maybe someone, a repair person, could help you. Now, if you're getting a note and it's just coming out high, like that is an embouchure issue, and that means you should just make your aperture a little wider and think as if you're blowing warm air. And that helps you get those lower notes out. Okay, so let's see. Mike Hamilton.
Late.
What's that, Dennis?
Late. That's a similar problem. I've been playing bass clarinet 2.5 years, and every time I tongue a note on the upper register, it squeaks.
This is from
Late.
Lath. Okay. Yes, Lath is here again. Welcome. Lath plays the bass clarinet. And so you're squeaking in the upper register. So that's very common on the bass clarinet. Now, number one, it could be a little leak of air in your bass clarinet. That could be one thing. The other thing is, when you go up into the upper register of the bass clarinet, you have to do something called voicing. And we think about voicing with any instrument that we play. And voicing is the way you shape the inside of your mouth. Basically, how open the inside of your mouth is. Is your tongue flat, or is it arched, or are you thinking of if you say like E syllable or ah syllable, it changes what the inside of your mouth does. And so those different ways of changing the inside of your mouth we call the voicing, and that can help you with your higher notes. There's actually a great channel where I think it's called Ear Spasm Music, and he does really great bass clarinet videos. If you Google or search on YouTube for how to not squeak on the bass clarinet, he's got a video about that. So I encourage you to check that out. Okay. We have someone checking in from Romania. Hello, saying hi, Dr. Selfridge, BKRE. So Dennis, these questions are coming in quick. If you don't mind giving me another one.
Catching them.
Okay.
You have the one Mike Hamilton you were looking at.
Right.
How often should I use cork grease?
Yes.
I haven't used it in 2 years.
All right, Mike Hamilton. And I also saw a request come in to play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on alto sax. So that is what I will do next. I'm going to play Rudolph on the alto sax, and I'm going to answer Mike's question. So hello, Mike. Thank you for being here again. How often should you use cork grease? You should use cork grease. Basically, if it's a brand new cork, you'd want to use it pretty much every time you practice until it starts to feel like your mouthpiece is going on easily enough, but you don't want it to be really slippery. If it starts to get slippery, then you've used too much. So I'd say if it's a new cork, use it until the cork is kind of broken in every time you play, and then you really don't need to use it again until maybe your mouthpiece is getting stuck, and then you'd want to use it. Okay, so let's do a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've got my book here. All right, and we're going to play Rudolph. And Dennis, when I get done playing Rudolph, you're going to throw us another question, if you don't mind.
Not a problem.
All right, so we're going to go to page 42 here, and we're going to play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here we go. Let me find it on my music here. Rudolph, here we go. For you guys. That was a great request. Thank you very much. And Dennis, how about a question?
Yeah, Blue Stingray. I think he's new, or she's new. I'm getting a flute for Christmas. What's a tip for me? What should she do or he do to prepare to, get things ready for that.
For a flute?
Yes.
Okay. And Mike Hamilton, real quick, that song when I played Rudolph, that was in the key of B flat major, and on saxophone that makes it G major for alto sax. So playing the flute, I have the biggest thing for learning how to play the flute for most people is getting the embouchure right. So getting the right amount of air from your lips. And so the biggest mistake I'd say beginner flute players make is they let too much air out of their lips. They go, okay? So if you watch my video on how to make a sound on the flute, you think about keeping your lips closed, like you're saying M, and then you blow air through the middle of your lips, starting with the sound of the letter P. And that lets just the right amount of air out for the flute. So good luck with your flute when you get it. And I see Dennis has highlighted another question here. Robert Krekel, I have to pay for my own sax. Should I get tenor or alto? Well, if money is a consideration, tenors, saxophones are more expensive than altos. So there's one thing to consider. And then beyond that, it is which instrument you prefer to play, or if you're, I don't know if you're playing in a school band or if you're playing in an ensemble, what instrument the ensemble or the director of the ensemble might want you to play. You could choose between alto or tenor. So really it's up to you. It's completely up to you. And it's also, price is a factor because tenor saxophones are a little bit more expensive. Okay, so I've seen a request for a G major scale, and I think Neil rocks is, which instrument do you want G major scale, Neil? Tell me what instrument. I think it's alto sax. Let's see. And I'm getting a request to play Christmas Time Is Here on the flute. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll do that next. I'm going to play flute, and I'm going to play Christmas Time Is Here. I really like this song. And someone asked, how long is my live stream? They usually go about 30 minutes. And so we're about 10 minutes in. Let me find my music. I have this Charlie Brown book. And I'm going to play Christmas Time Is Here on the flute. Let's find it. It's on page 18. All right. Christmas Time Is Here. This is one of my favorite songs. I also see the Sleigh Ride request. I will play that if I get a chance. Let's go to Christmas Time Is Here.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go. A little introduction. So this is Christmas Time Is Here from Charlie Brown Christmas. Here we go. Then there's a little section where you can do a little jazz improv, which I will not do today. So there's Christmas Time Is Here. Johnny L., how do you stop making Chewbacca sounds on the trumpet? I feel like I've had this question before. So when I think of Chewbacca sounds on the trumpet, here's my trumpet. Where is it? Here it is. When I think of Chewbacca sounds on the trumpet, to me I think that is because you're not centering your tone on either partial. So you've got your low C. So I would say the biggest thing, if you're getting sort of a crunchy Chewbacca sound, it's probably because you're not settling in on either the low, the middle, or the high. So work on your steady tones with the mouthpiece, and then try to translate that to a steady tone on the trumpet. So you know what we're going to do right now, because I'm getting a lot of requests. We are going to do, I had a request to play trumpet, and we're going to do our first play along, okay, you guys? So what I want you to do is, if you downloaded the music, I'm going to open up my trumpet music from the link down in the description. And let's see, I'm going to play, let's do good old Jingle Bells, okay? So I'm looking at my sheet music for Jingle Bells for trumpet. And this is the first song in the packet. If you go to the link, and you get the music for your instrument. So here we go. Let's play Jingle Bells together. You have your choice of either playing part 1, which is the melody, or part 2, which is the harmony. Okay? So here we go with Jingle Bells. Everyone get your instruments ready if you're going to play along. This is number 1 in our packet. The link is down below. Okay, so Jingle Bells. I'll give you a 4 count and we'll play it together. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. How many of you actually played along that time? Let me know in the comments. Arthur Wild said, I am playing it, which is truly impressive. If you could type that comment and play at the same time, that'd be amazing. Dennis, how about you? Can you give us a question?
Yes, absolutely. Let me just have to go back up here.
Yeah, I know we've had a lot of them coming in.
Yeah, that's all right. Somebody wants to know if you can do a tutorial on jingle jazz on the flute.
Jingle jazz on the flute.
FYI.
I'm guessing they mean Jingle Bell Rock, maybe?
I'm guessing.
Jingle bell,
that's
jingle
what
bell.
he has.
Let's see, what key would be in there? So if you're thinking jazzy jingle, you might be thinking of Jingle Bell Rock. That one, I played it on the key of B flat. So I started on B flat, and then I went to A, and then G, A, G, D. So there's the beginning of it, guys. If you want to play Jingle Bell Rock on flute, B flat, A, G, D. So it would probably take me a while to teach you the whole song, but there's the beginning of it. Okay. Now we had a question, Dennis, I know you highlighted before.
Yeah.
About, so I had a question from HYG Boss about how to stop squeaking on the sax, and then we had a question earlier from someone asking about long tones on the alto sax.
Right.
Right.
We'll get that for you.
So basically, so our friend in the chat room who asked about long tones on alto sax, long tones are the way that you would practice not squeaking, right? So number 1, if you're squeaking a lot, you want to check and make sure your reed is on straight. Your reed should be lined up with the tip of your mouthpiece, not under and not over. And it should be straight, it shouldn't be crooked. And then we just do a good embouchure, O-shaped embouchure, bottom lip over your bottom teeth, top teeth on top, and make an O-shaped embouchure. And just get a steady note. And then for long tones, our friend who was asking about long tones, a really good long tone exercise is to just take one note and hold the note as long as you can. And during the time you're holding the note, you go from soft to as loud as you can play with keeping a good sound, and then as soft as you can play. So I'm going to do a crescendo, decrescendo on a long note. So here we go. So I have a couple people asking me for Sleigh Ride on alto sax. I will do that next. All right, here is a long tone on G. And I'll show you with my hand when I'm getting louder and softer. And then as soft as you can play before losing the note. And then you try that on the next note, maybe an A and then a B, and you go all the way up the scale. All right, let's do some Sleigh Ride. Let's see, Sleigh Ride on alto sax. I think I have music for this. Yeah, here it is. Let me get the music going here. Oh boy, this is in... Here we go. All right, so I'll play the first part of it. A little bit of Sleigh Ride for you, just the first part. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm reading clarinet music. Let me start that one again. Bop, bop, bop. I got it now. Okay, here we go. Beginning of Sleigh Ride for you. All right, and now let's see here. I think someone was asking, a clarinet player really wants some tips on trombone. So clarinet player, my biggest tip on beginner trombone is that you very carefully pay attention to your slide positions. So get to know your slide positions. Here's my trombone. Here we go. And so this is kind of hard to do here, but so you get to know your slide positions on trombone, and that is first position is all the way in. And then your positions, we have 7 positions, okay? So the big easy thing to remember is when you go to 4th position, that's when you put this bar just about where the bell is. Okay, that's 4th position. And then you, off of that, you can gauge 3rd position is a little bit in, 2nd position is halfway to 1st. So you get to know your different slide positions and work with, what's really good is if you can work with a tuner to make sure you're hitting the right notes. So there's my tip for you for trombone. Okay.
There's a question here from, well, not so much a question, but from Hannah. Says she made the state band, and one of the pieces is really complicated. Any tips on taking care of that?
Okay, so if you have really challenging music to play, I feel like we have a theme, a question on this theme almost every week, and it's a great question, and it's an important theme, and that is if you have something that is challenging to play, there's really just one simple answer, and it's practice. Now, it's very important to practice the right way. There's a right way and a wrong way to practice. And the right way, here are some of the things you want to do. So you have to find out the specific bit of music that you're trying to get better at. So don't try to get better at an entire song. Mike Hamilton, good job. That's exactly what I'm going to say. Don't try to tackle an entire song at one time. You have to take out maybe just 3 measures that are giving you trouble, and you slow it way down, okay? And you set a steady tempo, and using a metronome can really help you. And you set it real slow, and make sure you're getting every note and every rhythm correctly, and then you just work over and over again, gradually speeding up the tempo. And if you kind of, with a pencil, mark your music of the spots that need the most work, and then just go through them with much practice time as you can get, maybe 15 minutes on each spot, and then eventually over time you're going to master that music. You'll feel much more prepared. Okay, so Gabriella says, I'm your biggest fan, love you so much. Thank you, Gabriella, that's really nice. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Hawaiian Royals Gaming. Last time when your sax had a rubber band to fix it. Yeah, Hawaiian, I know. I don't. Sometimes this bending the octave key on the sax is sort of a quick fix, but that's not really always good. That's not good to do, actually, because you want to get a repair person to make sure they're doing it the right way. So you don't want to just go bending keys on your saxophone. But thank you for that tip. So we're going to do another play-along soon, everybody. We're going to do a play-along after my next question. Let's play along on the next song in our packet. How about that? The next song in our packet is, let's see. Oh, I lost it. The next song in our packet is Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Okay, so we're going to play that next. Here it is. And I'll play it on clarinet. I haven't played much clarinet today. Okay, so Dennis.
Yes.
What do you have for us?
Sir. I have a student alto sax, and I saw your video how to play G sharp, but mine does not work at all. Can you help?
Your G sharp. This is hopefully an easy answer. Very common question. Very common problem on saxophones is you go to play G sharp and nothing happens, right? And the reason is, look at the key that moves when I press G sharp. See it? See it moving? It's this one right there. So G sharp is actually it's the only key on your saxophone, or one of the only keys, that when you press it down, the key comes up based on a little spring action. And so what happens is, over time, since the key is closed over all the time, your moisture that you send through the instrument can dry and get this key stuck closed. So you just go with your finger and you kind of press it so it opens, and it just will pop up, and then it'll start working. Okay, so that might be what's happening with your G sharp. Hope that made sense. Okay, let's play. All right, everybody, we're going to play Jolly Old St. Nicholas. This is the second song in our Holiday Tunes packet. I'm going to play on clarinet. Okay, let me get my clarinet music ready here. And I want you all to play along with me. If you have your instrument and you have the music at home, I want you to play along with me. Jolly Old St. Nicholas, you can play the part 1 melody or part 2 harmony. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, 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 bum. We're going to go that speed, okay? And Gabriella's going to play on the flute. That's great. Anyone else, make sure you check in. Let us know if you're going to play along. And we're going to play this song together. Here we go. Jolly Old St. Nicholas. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very good, everyone. These songs are really great to play if you have family or friends who are getting together over the holidays. Put on a little concert. You can have your friends print out music, and you all can play together. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. Ella's Galaxy would love to hear Pink Panther on the trumpet. Since I've never been able to play it and can learn it by ear, that would really help. Okay, so on the trumpet, we're going to do Pink Panther in D minor. So we're going to start C sharp D, like this. Da-dum, C sharp D, and then E F. And then the next phrase is pretty similar. So there's Pink Panther. Pink Panther is a very popular one. So popular, in fact, I'm playing it on our holiday music special. Okay, Dennis, is there a question that has been coming through that I should get to before we finish up?
Pedro, Pedro Carrero, how do you circular breathe on the trumpet?
Oh, all right. How do you circular breathe on the trumpet? Same way you circular breathe on every other instrument. It is, and I've gone through this in other lessons, basically you fill your cheeks with air, and then you use the air that's in your cheeks to sustain the note while you breathe through your nose, and then you reconnect the air. So like this. Let's do a G. So you heard that little sniffing sound. That was me trying to get the air from my cheeks and then breathing in through my nose. So there's a little bit. I'm not really that good at it on the trumpet because I don't practice it on the trumpet. So why don't we do another song together, folks? Okay, so we're going to do, let's do, Up on the Housetop. Up on the Housetop is in our packet. And let's see. What instrument should I play it on? What instrument should I play Up on the Housetop with? Let's see. I could play trumpet. I could play clarinet. I could play tenor sax. I could play alto sax. I could play flute. Oh, Einstein Ninja got in there first. I'm going to play it on flute. Okay, Up on the Housetop on the flute. And I want you all to play along. So this is in our packet. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4th song. Okay? And we're going to do this maybe a little faster than we've gone before. Maybe like bum, 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 bum. Yeah, a little slower. Bum, 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 bum. About that speed, okay? Here we go. Get set. All right. Part 1 or part 2, your choice. And 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you all do out there? Let me know. Of course, let me know if you played along. I'm sure it sounds fantastic. We had a great question as I was playing, and we're going to wrap it up soon, folks. We are over time, giving you about 5 bonus minutes today as a Christmas gift, because we are usually done in 30 minutes, but we'll be done in just a minute. Chelo is asking, would I ever make content that isn't for beginners? So I do, good job, Gabriella. So I do a lot of beginner videos, and that's how I got started with my channel. But I think some of my pop songs are usually a little bit more challenging, like I just did Bad Guy by Billie Eilish on clarinet, and that one I wouldn't call a beginner level. That one is maybe someone who's been playing for a year or 2 or 3. So I do try to do more advanced videos, and I have some older videos where I do the major scales, and I have a long list of videos to make. So the more of you guys watch my videos and come out to the live chat, I will spend more and more time, as much as I can, making videos. Austin K, am I a real band teacher? I am a real band teacher here in the U.S., in Pennsylvania. So, Dennis, we are close to the end.
Yes. There's one question, if you could.
Yeah.
Daniela, she says, I got a guitar for my birthday and I don't know how to learn without lessons, but we can't afford lessons. So any tips on how to learn?
Well, there are there are a ton of great guitar YouTube channels. If you go on YouTube and search beginner guitar lessons, you're going to find a lot of stuff. So I don't have any guitar videos, mainly for the reason I'm not really an expert on guitar. I can play some basic stuff, but there's so many great channels that have guitar lessons. So do a little I don't have Daniela. I don't have a particular channel that I recommend because I haven't really done it searching recently. And maybe if I get a chance, I will take a look and find a channel that I would recommend. And Lath, yes, maybe I'll ask Santa for a bass clarinet because I need a bass clarinet in order to make bass clarinet videos for Lath, who has been very patiently asking, and I really appreciate you being here every week, Lath, and participating. So as we wrap up, Supriya is asking what time are my live streams usually? They are usually at 5 every Sunday, and we went a little early today because I have to leave. But thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Why don't we do let's do one more song before we go. Let's do a little Jingle Bells. I know I did Jingle Bells already, but let's do Jingle Bells again just to wrap up the session. And then we will be done. So let's say we'll play Jingle Bells, and first instrument request I see I will play on Jingle Bells. I already played it on trumpet though. So someone request what I'm going to play. Okay, HYG Boss says alto sax. You got the first answer there. We're going to play Jingle Bells I'm going to play alto sax. You're going to play whatever instrument you have in your hands. And let's play all together. All right, everyone? And Dennis, maybe you can like shake a shaker or a rice box or something.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. Jingle Bells. Everyone together? 1, 2, ready, go. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Dennis, that was some great percussion. I heard you. It was wonderful.
Not a problem.
I could even hear Joe whistling wherever he is. So thank you all for playing along. Some quick shout outs. Mike, the live stream does not cost me any money. I just use my phone and send it out there on the internet. It doesn't cost me any money. Daytonator, here's a shout out. Blue Stingray, thank you. Daniela, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to Gabriella. Happy Yuletide and Merry Christmas, Mike and Austin and Madeline. See you next week. Crazy Trick Shotter, thank you. Austin K. And Francesca, thank you. Francesco, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. A lot of fun stuff coming up this week. So, Dennis, thank you once again.
And thank you. Thank everybody. Have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays, everybody. And I'll see you next week. Make sure you practice in the meantime. Bye-bye.